Hey guys, I'm back. So I had a request. Somebody asked how I make such perfect polka dots. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a video and kind of just go over that since I'm working on a door hanger that needs polka dots. So what I use is, I used to freehand my polka dots. And they looked fine, but I just felt like I was spending way too much time making each circle similar size and as round as I wanted it, and then having to do another coat. And I just felt like, you know what, there has to be a faster way to do this. I'm always looking for ways to streamline this process. So I decided to start making circle stencils, which have worked out really nice, and they save a lot of time. And I personally don't mind because I find that the stencil that I use 631, Oracle 631, if you can buy a really big roll of it, it's really not that expensive. And it saves time here, which I feel like pays off, even though I'm using different supplies. So what I use is I bought this 1.5 inch circle punch from Michaels. It wasn't very expensive, and I got it when they were having a sale. So I think it ended up being less than $10, maybe $5 or $6. And so what I will do is I will cut a strip of my 631 to be just big enough to, be able to cut the circle out of. And I'll just cut a bunch of these out on my strip that I have already ready. So I use a 12-inch roll, so I can get about 6 circles out of one strip, and then I'll just cut them in the middle. And the reason I don't do them any closer is because I kind of like to have a little bit of the vinyl around the circle to give me a little bit of a buffer, so I don't have to paint very carefully. I know you guys hear me say this a lot, but I really don't like painting carefully if I don't have to, because I feel like it takes more time. So if I can be messy, I think it's awesome. So basically all I do is I peel the vinyl from the backing. So as you can see, I've peeled the vinyl from the backing, and then I kind of just start putting them down wherever I'm gonna want polka dots. So I'm not gonna do the whole E because I don't want to make the video super long. And then I'll paint a few of them just to kind of give you guys an idea. Seeing I like to make them hang off the edges. And the cool thing is too, I like about this, if I feel like, oh, you know what, that one, move it a little bit, maybe put one, how about here? And then I'll make one hang off the corner, maybe, well, actually I'll do one right here. All right, so that's all I'm gonna put on for right now. I kind of just smooth them, make sure the edges are sealed. Now, I do not do a base coat of red like I do in my other videos to prevent bleeding, because I find that these circles, it's such a small area that it really, I don't find that it bleeds enough to be noticeable. So I'm gonna use this pink, it's Kiss and Tell by Bear. So, and then I like to paint very carelessly because I'm very much into making this go as fast as possible when I'm painting a lot of door hangers for orders and all that other good stuff. So that's pretty much how I do it. I'll do another one here. And I'm just careful to make sure I don't go outside of the stencil, because then I would get the pink on my red that I don't want it on, and then I'll really have to be touching up, and that goes against everything that I want to do. So, and I always do 2 coats on the polka dot, on pretty much every color that I use. I do 2 coats because I feel like it really gives it a nice even thick coverage, and makes it, whatever color I'm using, makes it really pop. So this one's kind of dry, so I'm just gonna go back over it real quick so I can peel it and show you guys what the finished product will look like. Get some more paint here. Okay, so normally I would wait to peel this when it's dry, but I'm sure you guys want to see what this looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel it while it's wet. Like normally I would zap it under the fan for just a minute or two, but I will give you a close-up here and kind of show you. See, is that in the camera? I think it is. I'll kind of show you what the circle looks like. And you can see right there, there's like a tiny bit that didn't, you know, come out as perfect, but I feel like it's not really a big deal. Actually, I'm gonna do one more circle here now that these are dry. That's why I love this paint, because it dries so fast when you use thin coats. I hope my head is not in the camera. I'm not checking. All right, and I'm gonna peel that one too for you guys. All right, that one came out really clean. So I've got 2 polka dots, and that's what I do for my door hangers, guys. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. And then I make a lot of these, as you can see. Oops. So I can paste them all over. And the cool part too, so this little thing will save the insides for you, whatever you cut out. I haven't found anything to do with these yet, but I do save them. I feel like if I get a smaller punch out, maybe hearts or stars one of these days, I can use these and paste them on, do the same process. So hope you guys like the video. Hope it helps you out. If you have any questions, let me know. Subscribe to my channel. And as always, request another video of whatever else you think you might need help with.